This isn't a cab house, man. What am I even doing here? Hey guys, it's Ponce, and this is something that I've wanted to try for a long time, really. I've wanted to start a series for a really long time on this channel, and all the series that I've tried to start have completely failed. But I have something that will make sure that this series will continue. No community input. I want to get an idea of the series, so I have a lot of ideas in my head, but I thought, hey, I've been getting into music recently, and I like me some memes. It's meshed together so well. Here we are. So today, we're going to be doing the first episode of my new series. I'm calling it Dankest Hits. It's going to be a big meme music reviewing the show, basically. I might delve into just general pop music if I feel like it, if I have something to say. But for now, we'll stick with memes. Everyone loves memes, right? I know memes get a lot of views. So let us begin. Now with this series, I didn't want to start off too big. I didn't want to get into All-Star or Rick Astley just yet. We want to start off something small, but still big enough to get a little bit of kickstart going. So today we're going to be talking about Boney M's Rasputin.
Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. There was a cat that really was gone.
Probably know what the song is, I don't need to explain stuff to you, but in case you're the 1% of people that don't, Rasputin was a song created by Boney M in 1978. It was following one of the biggest songs of all time, and apparently it lived up to the hype, so it's one of the biggest songs that they've ever made. Now the name Boney M might seem familiar to a couple of you, wait, no it won't. But if you've done a little bit of research, you know that one of their songs was used in a sample, a really important sample for internet culture, really. A sample of their song Gotta Go Home was used in Barbra Streisand. That, you know, that one meme song that you never know the name of, but you always just remember the melody.
Barbra Streisand.
Yeah, that one. We're not talking about that today. We're talking about Rasputin, so we're gonna do that now. Now I already have a slight grudge on this song because it made me have to research a popular historical figure to even get any of this. Of course, you could just listen to the song and you'd get basically everything, but I wanted a little bit more background information on whoever this Rasputin person is. Rasputin is basically the spiritual guide of the Tsar of St. Petersburg back in 1904. That was a lot of words that I don't care about. Yeah, if you can tell, I'm not the biggest history buff, so the song gets docked a couple points already. But in doing all this research, I noticed that this Rasputin and the Rasputin in the song are basically completely different people. Same general feel, but you can obviously tell that they're talking about different people, aren't they? In real, actual history, Rasputin was just the guide of the Tsar, and he sexually harassed a couple women, and so they had to kill him. But in the song, they play Rasputin up as some cool dude love god that everyone hated for no reason, and the women are just like, no, don't do it. The men are the evil ones that just, no, we have to kill this person from doing something. Yeah, they definitely play him up a little bit. With that out of the way, let's actually talk about the song. Now I know that this is supposed to convey, like, Russia and stuff, but I don't know why. It just doesn't seem like a Russian song. It seems more like disco Egyptian, if that's a genre or something. I mean, listen to this part of the intro, and you'll see what I mean. That definitely sounds more Egyptian, or something close to that than Russian. Yeah, this is a nice throwback song. It's a nice beat. Oh well. Yeah, that's such a really jarring shift. I don't know why. I mean, it works somehow, but it just seems weird. It seems off.
There lived a certain man in Russia long ago. He was big and strong in his eyes.
I do have to say, the male singer is very into it. Yeah, I can definitely tell that he has some passion.
He could preach the Bible like a preacher, full of ecstasy and fire.
Now, I haven't been to a church very often. I've only been in a church once or twice. But from what I've heard from word of mouth and the little experience that I have, most priests aren't full of ecstasy and fire, as you guys might think. I'm assuming there's supposed to be separate lines, like, he is this, but also this. But I just combine those two in my head, like, every time I hear the song. And it just sounds just snow.
Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. There was a cat that really was gone.
I have to give it to the song. The song is some nice funky beats. Nice funky Russia beats. But once you hear the entire song and know who Rasputin is, the funkiness kind of gets off. Very off. Because once you get down to it, Rasputin was a sexually harassing social manipulator. And they're going over there in the 1970s reading about Rasputin. It's like, yeah, we can make a disco beat out of this. Now, I'm not gonna judge a song purely by its premise alone. I mean, Pumped Up Kicks is about a freaking school shooting, and that's an amazing song. But still, it's kind of off. Pumped Up Kicks actually sounded like it was about a school shooting. Or at least somewhat, maybe. The contrast in the beat and the premise, it's definitely very large in this song.
There was a cat that really was gone.
Now that line, I have no idea what that line even means. Now in the meaning portion of the Rasputin lyrics on geniuslyrics.com, which believe me I did have to use to get some of this stuff, it said that cat is a 70s slang term meaning a groovy person. No, I wasn't even alive. I wasn't alive during the 70s, so I wouldn't know any of this, but I have never seen any media or anything using cat as a slang term. When I hear that line, I just think of, there's a cat, but there's not a cat.
It was a shame how he carried on.
Oh my god, is this the actual music video? Are you sure this isn't like a parody or something? Is that really... Is that...
But when his drinking, lusting, and his hunger for power became known to more and more people, the demands to do something about this outrageous man became louder and louder.
He's too much of a player for his own good. We need to exterminate him. Seriously, ladies, look at the guy. Look at the guy right next to you. You need to get on the level of him. Just flailing your arms is not going to be on the same level as that.
They just gotta go, declared his enemies. The ladies beg, don't you try to do it big.
No, he sexually harassed us and all that stuff, but he's such a nice guy. You just can't.
And one night, some men of high standing set a trap, they're not to blame.
What do you mean they're not to blame? If they set up a trap, they're kind of the ones to blame. Oh yeah, we set up this convoluted plot to murder this beloved person, but no, it was his idea, obviously.
Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. They put some poison into his mind.
Oh yeah, that's the tone of the song that I wanted to get across. You know, all the singing ladies next to me and me doing whatever that is to the thought of murdering this person. It's just such a happy thought for us. You know what? I think that this is such an amazing thought. I think we should just make a disco song out of it. What do you think, boys?
Oh,
all those Russians. Classic Russians murdering people. Oh, you silly Russians. So yeah, this song is kind of weird and the tone is very off. But overall, it's a catchy song. I don't mind all the big flaws in it too much. I'll give this about a 7 or 8-ish out of 10. Out of meme. 7 out of meme. Anyways, that's it for the first episode of this. Hopefully I actually continue this series and not just completely forget about it and go back to talking about content cops. I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.